What's up, y'all? Capone Sony here, and welcome to another Ever Crisis video. So it is Wednesday, which means we did get a new content drop in Ever Crisis. We did get a brand new banner, but just to get this out of the way quickly, video just dropped on Ever Crisis Twitter account, and it shows that we are getting a Rebirth Crossover next month, starting next week, I think. We've already got announcements that it's going to have Barret's Loveless costume, Aerith's Loveless costume, and Yuffie's, I guess, alternate costume in that game. So, three costumes from Rebirth are going to be featured in banners next month. So, just to get that out of the way, and if you want to save your crystals for that, you're probably just going to skip on this anyway. But odds are you're probably going to skip on this banner anyways because, it's Glenn, and I don't think a lot of people care about Glenn. But I'm going to go through it anyway. So, Glenn here, costume, color scheme, I think it looks pretty good. The black and white, baggy, weapon looks big as hell. Yeah, I think it looks fine. Training Garb of Ruin. So, we got beads of protection, we got physical and magic defense plus 10%, and we got HP plus 10%. So, that's pretty damn good. These costumes, man, remember when, all we used to get was HP plus 10 points or something? You're getting so much in just one of our ability slot now. It's pretty insane. So yeah, physical, magic defense plus 10%, HP 10%. That is really, really good. I mean, if the costume was just that, that's actually pretty good. But also you get ice ability damage plus 35% from Frostblade Arcanum. So yeah, he is a new ice DPS if you can't tell already. His weapon, the Blade of Ruin, is 520% physical ice damage, single enemy. This is at OB0. And also it does Provoke, 60 seconds. So now we have a new character that can do Provoke. Before, I think Angel was the only one that can do it. So yeah, we're getting more characters that can do more of these status ailments. So that's pretty neat. And also, this increases command gauge potency plus 10%. And yeah, so increasing command gauge, if you don't know what that is, the red diamond that's in the corner of the battle, in the right side of the screen, you wait for that to fill up and then you get into a full attack stance. This is going to be a weapon that's going to be good for guild battle, definitely. Not only is the enemy weak to physical ice, but the enemy is like that Gin attack enemy that uses Dread on you, which slows the rate your command gauge builds. So obviously having this weapon is going to be great for guild battle. I honestly hate the game is doing this because I think this is how the game is getting us to try to pull on these first soldier characters, because I think the general population of this game does not care for the first soldier characters, Glenn, Matt, and Lucia. But this is how you're gonna this is how the game is trying to make you pull on them, is if you care about guild battle. Because if you care about guild battle, then this is going to be perfect for guild battle. Because, yeah, like I said, command gauge boosting in this guild battle is going to be pretty important from what I see. So, at OB6, 708% physical ice damage, Provoke still, and then you get the 20% command gauge. So that's really, really good. 5427 on the R abilities for P attack and ice potency. P attack sigil boost is X. And then you go to OB10, 940%. So kind of standard nowadays. That's how high these elemental DPS weapons go. And then you get the Provoke still, and then the increased command gauge, 20%. So yeah, this is going to be a perfect weapon for guild battle. And yeah, it's a pretty strong ice DPS weapon too. So if you honestly need a good ice DPS weapon, you can't go wrong with this one. And along with the costume too. I mean, yeah. But I know a lot of people just don't like Glenn and they won't pull on Glenn, me included. I will never pull on a Glenn banner. I just do not care about this character, but hey, he is a great ice DPS now, and he's going to be perfect for guild battle, so there is that. Provoke, I'm not really sure how good Provoke is going to be on a character like Glenn. It's fantastic on a character like Angel because he has Provoke that goes along, he has his Veil Shield that goes along with Provoke, so he can kind of take, he can provoke the enemies to attack him, but his Veil Shield will help him tank more. So that's what makes Angel really, really good in this game. Without Veil on Glenn, I don't know how good Provoke is going to be because he doesn't have any other weapons that are going to, like, you know, that goes with Provoke, I feel. You don't really build Glenn to be a tanky type character in this game, I feel. I don't know. I mean, this is just be an ice DPS build, and he has a water DPS build. That's like his main two builds in this game. He has kind of some support weapons too, but yeah, I'm not sure how good Provoke will be for a character like him. But anyway, I mean, it's an ice DPS weapon. It's very strong, and he has an ice DPS costume, and it's very, very good, actually. I mean, like I said, this is really good on its own, but you also get Frostblade Arcanum, so combine the two together, pretty good. But yeah, I would still say I would not recommend drawing on this banner unless you want to go for the costume, which means you'd have to go full page. And like I said, there's going to be a Rebirth Crossover starting next week, and it's going to have 3 new costumes in that: Barret, Aerith, and Yuffie. So yeah, you're going to have to make some decisions here. If you, you know, this ice DPS build is going to be great for guild battle, but if you're someone that specifically that doesn't care much about guild battle, then I'd say it's probably easily skippable, right? And especially if you don't care about a character like Glenn. Like I said, I'm sure a lot of people don't. But anyway, that's kind of just covers Glenn. Also, Matt got a new weapon, but he did not get a costume. So the Nautilus Spiral? Nautilus? I don't know. But anyway, OB0 does 300% physical, non-elemental damage. Ice resist is decreased, mid goes to high, and then 50% HP or more. Lightning resist is decreased mid to high. 42-15 on the R abilities for heal and buff debuff extension. P attack, heal, and all cure slot. Very, very, very nice weapon. Very nice support weapon here for Matt. OB6, the potencies go to high on the ice resist and lightning resist. So yeah, and the duration. Just by a couple seconds. And also Diamond Sigil break. Yeah, Diamond Sigil with 3 ATB. This is a very, very, very good weapon. Very similar to weapons like Shark Slayer for Barret and Silver Collar for Red 13. Very, very good debuffing weapons that also have a Diamond Sigil break, only 3 ATB. Very, very, very nice. And 54-27 on the R abilities for boost, heal, and buff debuff extension. 62-39. Whew, that is really, really good. This is actually a really, really, really good weapon. But again, I would say, you know, it's a featured banner weapon, so these weapons can be wishlisted. You do not have to pull on them right now. You can get them anytime you want. And damn, this is a really, really good one for Matt. Very, very nice. Ice and lightning resist. Lightning resist has only been like a single like weapon, right? I think there's only been weapons that only have lightning resist alone. Like you've had fire and water and fire and ice, you know, a bunch of other double debuffing weapons, but this is the first time lightning has been combined with another element, which is ice. So really, really cool. I assume at some point it's going to be very, very nice, maybe in a summon battle. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, this is a fantastic debuffing weapon, but, you know, you can wishlist it anytime you want. So, you know, I'm in no rush to get this. I'd say if you have any interest in that Rebirth crossover, any of those banners, I would say this is probably a very easily skippable banner. Unless you just want to do decent in guild battle, and then, you know, can maybe just get this and Glenn's costume, you know. Depending on what you need for your account and whatnot, what your goals are. The weapon that you could possibly combine with Glenn's new weapon would be probably Ultimatic. I mean, this is a fantastic R ability stat stick. I mean, you can throw this in the offhand. You get boost attack and physical ability potency, 62-39. Very, very good R abilities. But if you want Glenn in somewhat of a different kind of role where he's a DPS and a somewhat of a debuffer, I mean, you could just throw this in the offhand and you automatically get physical defense down. Or you could throw this in the offhand and you get P attack up. It goes up to high at OB6. So, I mean, he has a few weapons that do like buffs and debuffs, but if you want to use him as a main DPS, I would definitely recommend just running probably Ultimatic in the offhand. So, yeah, that's probably all I got for this banner. Are y'all going to pull on this? It ends February 2nd, so it's not here for very long. I'm probably going to pull on the Limit Break Sid banner because it does feature Premium Heart. Again, this Premium Heart is featured in here too, So, yeah, if you need to do more draws to get the pity like I do, I have to do 5 more draws, or I think 5 or 6. I think it's 6 to get Tifa's ultimate, which I'm not going to miss Tifa's ultimate. So, I'm probably just going to pull for Sid's costume and this probably call from there. And, yeah, because I'm not too concerned about getting his weapon to OB6 just for the ice resist down high. But I do want his weapon, at least the base copy, OB1, ideally. But this banner, yeah, if you want to ice DPS, very, very good. And, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I mean, February 2nd for this, February 2nd for this. Also, Vincent's is February 2nd. I said this is a very, very easy skip, in my opinion. But, yeah, for me, I'm probably going to draw on Sid, so I might have a poll video for that. And yeah, I'm going to be waiting for the Barret banner. I'm definitely going to draw on Barret for the Rebirth banner because Barret, man, he deserves all the love. He deserves more support, so, I'm definitely going to, put my crystals where my mouth is, right? I'm going to draw on Barret. And the Aerith is going to be in there. I'm a fucking Aerith simp, man. Of course I'm going to draw an Aerith. So, yeah, I'm probably going to draw on both of those when the Rebirth banner the crossover banner comes out. And I believe Barret's ultimate weapon is going to be featured in those banners starting next month. So look out for that as well. But yeah, I think that's all I got for this crossover. I mean, not crossover, but this featured banner with Glenn and Matt. It's going to be good for guild battle, Glenn specifically. But honestly, I feel it's a pretty easy skip in my personal opinion. But what are y'all going to do? Are y'all going to draw on this? Are y'all going to wait? Are you going to draw on something else like Sid, like I am? Let me know in the comments below. And yeah, if you want to draw my Ever Crisis content, please give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all on the next one. Also, the Commanders are in the NFC Championship game, baby. Let's go! 1 game away from the Super Bowl. Is it going to happen? I don't know. I'm just enjoying the ride. Whatever happens, happens. And, I am so happy about this season. What a crazy season. All right. Done talking football. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.